What if your greatest shot hasn't even been taken yet? March Madness celebrates buzzer beaters, but some of life's biggest wins come long after the clock should have run out. Not every Cinderella story begins at 18. Some of the most powerful undergone runs in life happen when no one is watching, and everyone else has already counted you out. March Madness has begun. Brackets will be broken within the first few hours. The scores don't always indicate the actual stories of the starters. College basketball players, you see, have been trending in age upwards, with many starters 21 years or older, although most double C and double CAA rosters typically feature players in the 18 to 19 age range. Late bloomers are proof. Timing matters less than courage. And whether it's your first game or your second chance, the real victory belongs to those who start anyway. March Madness, too late to start. Late bloomers who won big is our title. Welcome to Dream Builders Diaries, building dreams one story at a time. I'm Jeannie Craft. Here at Dream Builders Diaries, we dive deep into the personal stories of entrepreneurs and artists, innovators, and everyday visionaries just like you. We believe that every dream starts with a story worth telling, and by sharing these stories, we aim to empower you to and create your own dream and the story behind it. Before we get started, grab a paper and a pencil or a pen if you don't already have one, because you see, inspiration and ideas and dreams, they come and go very quickly. Jot yours down. Don't let yours get away. They said they started too late until they became unforgettable. From overlooked athletes to artists who found their voices late, success doesn't always follow a freshman timeline. Ever notice how the best stories never peak early? The same madness that fuels a last second win lives in people who achieve with a second chance or a delayed start. You see, March Madness creates stars in moments and takes down teams in fractions of seconds. There are 68 college teams playing in the single elimination tournament. At the end of the 2-week tournament, the college basketball championship will have a winner. The schools must become eligible for the tournament. 31 automatic bids were awarded to each program that won its conference's tournament. The rest of the 36 teams were awarded at-large bids, some for the first time. The most exciting thing for many is when the tournament is whittled down to the Final Four. To be in the Final Four, yeah, a lot of exciting basketball has to be played first. Without injury or questionable rule manipulation, yeah, the formula for these last 3 games is far more than I can understand or want to cover here. But the oldest player this time around is 29 years old. Is that too old to take his team to the final 2 and then to the championship? We know this player. His name is Ramel Bethea of Green Bay, and he served in the military for 5 years before joining the NCAA. Thanks for your service, but only time will tell. There are several successful people who have gotten started later in their lives. Well, later than we think they maybe should have. Is the prime time to get started right after college or as soon as that first job is landed and the world seems so fresh and new? Not necessarily. Here's a couple of examples. Who knew that one of the funniest women to ever grace the halls of Saturday Night Live was, at the age of 23, working at an YMCA? Yes, Tina Fey was working at a YMCA. The head writer, performer, and co-anchor of Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live was working her way into a multitude of awards and accolades. Here's another. At age 23, Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first reporting job. Eek, humiliating, right? We know that with her 25 years as host of The Oprah Show, it paved the way for her own network. Yes. What about Stephen King, the author of the horror and suspense and crime? He did science fiction and fantasy and mystery and was at the age of 24 working as a janitor living in a trailer. Most of the famous painters in the world, one of them was Vincent van Gogh. And at age 27, he failed as a missionary and decided to go to art school. Thank goodness. Where would the world be without those 900 plus works he created in a decade? With or without his ear, it seems that the world is much more enlightened place with his contributions. I love this one. At the age of 28, J.K. Rowling was a suicidal single parent living on welfare. Enter a little boy living under a staircase named Harry Potter. With a lightning strike on his forehead, and wow, life would never be the same. Who knew at age 30 Harrison Ford was a carpenter? Since then, his 7 decades of work in cinema have provided him a storage container full of awards and achievements. At the age of 30, Martha Stewart was a stockbroker. She even went to jail for insider trading before taking living to another sphere. Who would love to have her come decorate or cook for an event that you host? You know it would be perfect. Yes. At age 37, Ang Lee was a stay-at-home dad working odd jobs. His films were known for the emotional charge and exploration of hidden emotions. His directing is legendary, and his talents also include producer and screenwriter. Julia Child released her first cookbook at the age of 39 and got her own cooking show at age 51. I know, right? So many could have written her off. I am personally grateful to her because she taught my mom how to make a turkey for Thanksgiving. Vera Wang failed to make the Olympic figure skating team, didn't get the editor-in-chief position at Vogue, but she designed her first dress at age 40. It was for her own wedding. She was so discouraged and disappointed at what she found at the bridal shops, but now her creations cost as much as anyone wants to spend. Stan Lee didn't release his first comic book until he was 40. He created many of the world's memorable characters: Spider-Man, Iron Man, Hulk, Gwen Stacy, Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, Thor, and so many more. He left this earth at 95 with 12 million followers on social media. Samuel Jackson didn't get his first movie role until he was 46. What about Morgan Freeman? He landed his first major movie role at 52. Catherine Bigelow only reached international success when she made The Hurt Locker at age 57. Grandma Moses didn't begin her painting career until she was 76. And Louise Bourgeois didn't become a famous artist until she was 78. No matter what your dream may be, it's never too late to get started on the path to achieving it. Nothing in your past should prevent your dream from coming to life. However, there could be some life lessons from the past that could help you share your vision and your mission and even the completion of your dream. Regardless of your age, now is the time to start building that dream. Are you flipping burgers or washing cars or wrapping gifts at the holidays for extra cash? Make a move today. You have no idea where you will land tomorrow. It could be at the pinnacle of your dream. So why this diary? Because this diary demonstrates the magic of and the secrets of timing. And when the timing is right, it is a greater gift than we could have dreamed of. You are not too old. You've not missed your prime or your prize or your last chance. I also share this diary because this powerful diary celebrates the virtues of discipline and endurance and courage and patience. Kudos to all of those who have found a way to succeed and realize your own personal dream when the time was right. Think you missed your shot? Good. Now take a better one. No buzzer, no deadline. Just your moment whenever you claim it. If age disqualifies greatness, half of your heroes wouldn't even exist. Underdogs don't check the clock. They check the game. So, what was your biggest takeaway from our diary today? How does this diary relate to what you must believe as you build your dream? Dreamers, believe in yourselves. Be passionate, work smart, know your why, and apply what you learn each day. As you ponder the source of your dream in this diary, I wish you well. I wish you an abundance of resources and knowledge and wisdom with your time and your future success with your dream. Enjoy life and always be kind. I want to leave you with a quotation. I've failed over and over in my life, and that is why I succeed. Michael Jordan. One more time. I've failed over and over in my life, and that is why I succeed. Special thanks to Drew. Your determination allowed you to share this message with me, and the best diaries are stories that bring people together. Special thanks to those of you who listen to Dream Builders Diaries regularly. I'm grateful to you. The honor to spend time with you is all mine. So if you don't have it yet, get your 90-Day Dream Builder's Diary by Jeannie Craft on Amazon. Like and share this diary, subscribe for more, and contact us to share your story. Thank you. Until next time, building dreams one story at a time.